How's it going, losers? And I'm just going to cut right to the chase and get into this video here, and I'm going to tell you why you absolutely must sign up to the BMF group coaching program when spaces open tomorrow. If you want to get stronger and build lean quality muscle mass and become an absolute monster, this is going to be the program for you. You'll have seen me plaster it all over my social media over the last few weeks, and we're finally getting ready to open spaces tomorrow, and I've tried to make this like the absolute best group coaching program out there. It's going to be totally different from anything you've ever experienced before if you have done one. It's going to be at the point where it's actually going to be really stupid if you don't sign up to it. Reason number one why it's going to be stupid is because it only costs you £69. Now that's not £69 a week or £69 a month. That is £69 for 8 weeks worth of coaching. It works out at less than £9 a week. I've made it far too cheap just because for my first one I wanted to make it as accessible to as many people as possible. I can promise you, for the amount of work I've put into this, it's never going to be as cheap as this again. I'm not going to list all the things that cost less than £69, but I can guarantee you that is the best use of that money that you will make for a very, very, very long time. If not, the best use of that money you've ever made in your life. You're getting access to all your training and food plans, which I'll get into in a little second, as well as an actual coach who produces results for not even 70 quid for 8 weeks. Like, it's actually like ridiculously cheap. So there's no-brainer number one why you should be signing up, because it's not going to hurt the wallet in the slightest. Now, in terms of the features of the program, first of all, and what's probably is most important, is you're going to be getting a training program. I know what you're probably thinking, oh well, I know how to train in the gym and I've had training programs and I can find them anywhere on the internet and whatever else. And that is a fair point, and that's all true. But the one thing that pretty much every single one of my clients that I work with and get results with have in common is that they already train in the gym. Like, I don't really work with too many like beginners from scratch, but what happens is people come to me and I just make their training better, and it's as simple as that. We put more focus on the right things, we spend less time in the gym just doing spam nonsense for the sake of it and cut down our training time to get more results. And the actual programs are going to be tailored to what you need, so you're going to have a choice of how many days a week you want to train, and there will be options in there to swap exercises in and out depending on what suits you best and if you've got any restrictions or anything. And because you're training within the training structure, which, as I've told you from ever, that is the most important thing when it comes to a training plan, is having the proper structure in place. You're going to be following my structure that is tried and tested, and it's going to get you results as well. So you're going to have the best training program that you've probably ever had in your life, and alongside that you're going to have the most simplest basic nutrition program that you've ever had in your life as well. The way that the nutrition is going to be delivered, it's all going to be foods to your taste. It's not going to be a strict meal plan. You're going to have plenty of options and stuff to choose from, and you're going to have macro goals from day one to follow to target your physique in the way you want. Whether you want to cut and lean down for summer, whether you want to main gain from where you are just now and just purely try and grow lean muscle, or if you do want to purposely bulk and just get bigger, we can tackle your physique in whatever way we want, and it's not going to impact on your ability to get bigger and stronger. And when those goals are set on week one, they're going to be adjustable as the program goes on, which comes on to something that I'm going to tell you about later on. And it's not just like you get your goal set on day one and then that's it. They will be adjustable depending on your progress and obviously the amount of it you're making, and if you're happy with it, and if there is any changes we need to make, they will be made. And out with the actual plans, there's going to be loads of other features involved. You're going to have a technique library so that you're performing every exercise as good as you need to be to make progress. You're going to have access to further sort of educational videos, for lack of a better word, that explains to you certain things that you need to make sure that you're doing in and out of the gym to maximise your progress. There's going to be live Q&A webinars every week, so you can speak to me directly and ask me any questions and get any feedback on anything that you may want. And I really want to try and build a strong community where everybody's willing each other on, and there will be different challenges and stuff throughout the weeks for you to participate in. So if you've got that competitive edge in you, you're going to be satisfied in that department. And there's a few other little hidden things that I've got in store that you'll find out when you're actually part of the program. So I'm not going to reveal any of that just yet. Now, the last two main things that's going to make the BMF program different and better to any other group coaching program out there. Number one, this isn't just like a slapdash train for 8 weeks scheme to let you train 8 weeks and then that be it, and then everything fizzles out. Because the truth is, that's probably what any other program you've done before has looked like. You train, you get a little bit of success, and then whether it be down to motivation or you've just hit plateaus, your success fizzles out and you've not really got anywhere to go after that 8-week period. The training itself is programmed to not just get you gains within 8 weeks and make constant progress within that. It's designed to then set you up to continue making constant progress over the next 3 months, 6 months, maybe even a year. This is to make you stronger and build your muscle and keep it, not just make the gains, lose it so you're back at square one. This is going to allow you to keep gaining from a technical point of view and then from a mental point of view as well, and not just like try and burn you out within 8 weeks. And that's why at the end of the program, everyone's going to have a success call with me just so I can chat you through in a bit more detail about how the programs went and then the sort of further directions of you taking your training. And again, that's all going to be tailored to what your direct goals are. Which ties it into the final point, which is the single most important thing about this program. You have me as your coach. And I know a lot of people have done group coaching program before and the coach just gives you the program and tells you to go away and you don't get any feedback or access to them. And that's what's making this different. So although you're maybe not like a one-to-one client that I have daily contact with and all that kind of thing, you're still going to have weekly contact with me on multiple occasions. I'm going to be providing you with check-ins and I'm going to be looking over all your data and giving you feedback and targets and things to do for the coming weeks so that you know that what you're doing is working and that you are on track. And as I've already mentioned, address anything that needs to be changed when it comes up. And then also, as I said as well, I'm going to be running the live webinars, not just me posting a video in the group where it's pre-recorded and you can't interact with. I'm going to be active in the group on a daily basis, but the actual webinars will be run live so you can jump on, have a little chat, talk through training, talk any other shit that you want. It's actually going to be me there coaching you, not just me fobbing you off to a random coach who you don't even know, or more than likely just no coach at all. So make no mistake about it, if you sign up for the BMF program, you are part of the group. You are one of my guys and I'm there to coach you and get you the absolute best results possible. So the space is open tomorrow. There's still time to get on the priority list now, which is getting more and more people on it by the day. The link's down there below. Get signed up to that. You've got a week to sign up, but please sign up as soon as possible because the spaces are going to be capped. So get on the priority list. The link's down there below. If you did have any questions about anything, please don't hesitate to message me on here via comment or on Instagram, and yeah, I can answer any and all queries you've got. But I can promise you, there's going to be the best group coaching program that you've ever been on, and you will not regret it for a single second once you sign up. I'll leave you at that. I'll catch you all next time.